Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce my name Yuni Sri Rahayu. I will show analysis of students' critical thinking ability through the application of the Radek model in elementary school. Introduction. Technological advance in the 20th century affect all aspects of life, one which in the field of education, there are 7 tips of life skill needed in the 20th centuries, namely 1, being able to think critical and solving problems. 2, being able to lead and work together. 3, dictionary and adaptability. 4, being able to check the infinities and have the spirit of an entrepreneur. 5, able to communicate effectively. 6, able to make access to an investigation investigates information. 7, have curiosity and imagination. Wagner in Trailing and Farrell 209. One of the reasons in the learning process that has not developed the aspect test in the comparative study test. The learning can be seen from a teacher with the lecture method. Problem solving skills are indispensable in everyday life. Meanwhile, in problem solving, one needs the ability to think critically. By providing critical thinking exercise in learning, it is hopes that students can face their lives with critical thinking. This research is a descriptive research with a qualitative approach. Research procedure in this study include conducting preliminary activities, compiling tests of critical thinking question, collecting data, analyze data, and drawing conclusion. And result, the average percentage of student critical thinking skill of 75.03% belong to the high category. And the first step of the interpretation aspect of 70.25% is the medium category. And 75.25% of the analytical aspect in the high category. The inversion aspect of 80% is the high category. The evaluating aspect of 71.25% in the high category. The explanation aspect 73.20% is in the high category, and finally the regulation aspect is 80.257 is in the high category. Now, answer of one student number 1. In this picture, it can be seen the student are able to answer question, are able to interpret complete and correct answer problem in categories the tips of which in the right group. Based on the result of interview, student find it helpful in taking answer through the Google application. This applies to student answer to question 2 and 3. The pictures show the student answer to question number 4, namely identifying and establishing the element needed to draw a reasonable conclusion, formulate conjecture and hypothesis, consider relevant information, the consequence, that flow from data. In the feature 4, for showing the answer the question number 5, which is about explaining, styling, and the rules of operating, justifying the reason beside on consideration of evidence, concept, methodology, critical, and concept, presenting research in the form confines agreement. Student able to just reasoning and consideration of evidence, concept, or methodological present reason in the for agreement. And then conclusion of journal based on the result of data analysis and discussion. It can be included this critical thinking skill through the Radek model of SDN Scotting student in Bandung Regency, or crisis or successful. This is indicated by the test result of student critical thinking skill. The result of student it can be tried to a level, both elementary level 1, grade C, and high level grade 4 plus grade 6. The result of this study can be from information of student, teacher, and the school. So teacher are expected to be able to reason learning activities can inform thinking skill study critical. And now, thank you.